thank you for enlightening us on the fact that Mr. Syed paid back the loan. And yes, I agree with you. That is exemplary behavior. Mr. Syed, based on your experience as a business owner and entrepreneur, and your time working with businesses and entrepreneurs in the Obama administration, and more recently in California and elsewhere, it's clear that you have a lot of relevant experience to bring as the Deputy Administrator of SBA. So can you talk a little bit about how your experiences as a business owner and entrepreneur to help other will enable you to help other businesses and entrepreneurs as a deputy administrator and particularly minority businesses?
So Hirono, thank you for the question. Well, first of all, I think as we discussed in previous questions, these recent months and a year or so has been one of the most challenging time for small businesses and entrepreneurs all over the country. Both in my own running the company, going through some really, really difficult times. A year ago, we were just starting to see the horrible effects of the pandemic, both on lives and livelihoods and businesses. And so it has given me, frankly, a deeper reservoir of empathy. What someone who has to sometimes go through sleepless nights to think about payroll goes through, and if confirmed, I will bring that perspective, Senator, to my job. Secondly, I think to your point about communities of color, underserved regions, it's absolutely true that we have a disparity there, and we need to make an intentional effort to reach out to those communities. And I've done that in my own civic advocacy, as I mentioned earlier, and I will bring that lens as well. And third, I know I'm just going to add to the point that my operating background also prepares me to be a value add to the SBA team as it stands up programs that are at unprecedented scale and breadth.
One of the minority-owned businesses in Hawaii are the Native Hawaiian-owned businesses, and as with a lot of minority businesses, they have suffered disproportionately because of this pandemic. And so I would like to have a commitment from you that you will work to understand the needs of the Native Hawaiian businesses, the 8A businesses, and to work with me to address their concerns going forward, because they certainly could use the kind of empathetic leadership that you talked about.
Absolutely, Senator, and I will do so. And after the Great Recession, as part of my role at the White House AAPI Commission, I spent significant effort and time engaging with communities. So we'll do so.
Have you ever been to Hawaii, Mr. Syed?
Well, I haven't. My kids and wife have been telling me, so I will certainly do so if I'm confirmed, and perhaps help these businesses there.
I'm not just saying that because I'd like you to come and visit with us, but Hawaii is we have some very unique challenges. We are definitely not connected to the rest of the country as with Alaska. So there are some very unique challenges to small businesses in Hawaii. Things cost more to bring in, and there are various issues that are unique to Hawaii small businesses. So I certainly want to ask for your support in understanding the unique challenges that particularly Hawaii small businesses, that I'd say the same for Alaska small businesses that are faced. So I would certainly like your commitment to do that.
I commit to do so if I'm confirmed, Senator.
If you are confirmed, what is the first thing that you would want to do as a deputy administrator?
It's a great question, Senator. This will be my first job in government if I'm confirmed. The first thing you go into any place that has complexity and scale, especially at this time, I want to listen and learn, but very quickly understand where I can be a value add. We have an incredible team of public servants who have been at this agency for decades, and especially over the last 1 year, have put in their heart and soul into standing up programs. I'd like to understand, what's working, where is an area where we can do things better, whether it's on the systems and processes or technology infrastructure. But I would go in, and this is just my management style, with an open mind, trying to learn and understand and see where we can help, where we can build capacity, where we can move the needle forward.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Syed.
Thank you, Senator Hirono. Senator Hawley?